Hello, hello! Welcome on back to another episode of a vanilla Minecraft Let's Play. We are over at our fishing shack because I'm getting tired of having to clean out these chests that were over here on a very constant basis. Oh crap. Well, that just did not help anyone. Neither did that, actually. Oh, damn. By the way, does it sound like the music's playing twice? It kind of sounds like the music's playing twice. At least to me. Pretty sure it is. Don't know why, but yeah. Huh. That was accidental, by the way. I did not intend for that to happen. That's an I don't really have a good way to get back up there to place the comparator that I need. Okay. So we can jump side with some dirt here. Those were the repeaters on my bar. I needed comparators, not in subtraction mode. There we go. So we have a bunch of different item filters here. Yeah, let's put these torches back. A bunch of different item filters here. One for each type of stackable fishing item. All the way from tripwire hooks to string to name tags, etc. All 12. Wait. Let me double check this really quick. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, did I get that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Wait, how the hell did I get 13? But yeah, there's actually two things that I will not have be stacking in these. Those two things will be bows and sticks. The fish, salmon, clownfish, pufferfish, name tags, lily pads, leather, rotten flesh, string, bones, ink sacks, and tripwire hooks will all be stacked in these chests. The other two that I mentioned will be pushed off into these chests over here. These are essentially the non-stacking items chests, as well as the string and sticks. Or, wait. Yeah, string and sticks. I don't really care for those to be in... Wait. Sticks and bowls. Sticks and bowls is what I was trying to say, not strings and sticks. Everything else stacked over here. Those items will be stacked and thrown into the non-stackable items like the bows, enchanted books, fishing rods, saddles, water bottles, and leather boots. With that in mind, though, I need to get more hoppers. We need to craft up more. It is a necessary evil for this to work properly, and I have been slowly removing some of these torches around here. And I've noticed an increase in mob spawns around this place. But it's not too big of a deal for me to really be concerned about it. I need to do maybe a little bit more lighting around here. I've had a few creepers outside the front door, and that's a bit problematic, but anything past that, I'm not really worried about it. I forgot that that banner was there. Alrighty. So, chests we need them all. 21 should be fine for now. We can go ahead and do just that by crafting up them. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and sleep up really fast. Yeah, so I was tired of emptying out those chests every day. Every night I would, sit here. By the time I woke up, I would have to clean out all those chests, and it would take me like 10-15 minutes just to sort through them all. I'm still going to have to do that, obviously, but I'm going to have to do it maybe once every 2 nights now instead. And the chests that I'm going to have to be sorting out specifically are the ones with the non-stacking items in them, more so than the stackable items chests. With that in mind, however, we still have some setting up to do besides these hoppers. I got the item filter set up, but those aren't completed yet, so I need to get those in. I got the hopper chain from the output of where the fishing system goes out into the input system of this where it starts. It comes all the way over here to this last hopper and then just stops. This is essentially an overflow protection system right here where I need to put more hoppers, preferably facing the correct way. There we go. Grab them. Dirt. I put the dirt in this chest, didn't I? I put some of it in that chest. Oh, I have the other bit. There we go. I was wondering where the other dirt went. I thought I had it on me. But yeah, we need these hoppers like so. So these hoppers are going to feed the items, whatever don't get filtered out, all the way over to here and into the chest. Almost like that anyway. Give me that hopper. Yep. Need to do it like this, so the hoppers actually progress the items all the way over when this one fills up and it can't take anymore. It'll do the next one, etc. Alrighty. So that is this system more or less set up hopper-wise. Now I just need to do the item filters on these hoppers here. And it looks like a few of these have gotten blocks stuck in them. Yeah, those three apparently got blocks stuck in them. We do have some filler blocks or items, I believe, that we created for the tree farm area. Fairly confident we have anyway. Oh, and the reason I'm not using item streams for that is because since fishing takes so long between casts, I'm going to find it very rare that we end up with like a backlog of items in the system, to the point where a item stream hopper setup would be necessary. Let's see. Filler items, where did I put those? I swear I had them in one of these chests. I honestly don't know what happened to them. Oh, I think I know what I'm thinking of. We did a bunch of Minecraft 1.9 snapshot stuff before 1.9 came out. I think I created a system on that using nether brick items as filler material. I think that's what happened. So I got confused there for a moment with that. Alrighty then. In that case, what shall we use in instead? Really? Let's see. You know what we could use? Just thought about it. We have a spider grinder over here. This little building over here. Should have a bunch of spider eyes we could use. I don't see a reason not to be able to use those. I do intend on naming these items. I intend on naming everything that is meant to be a filler item, because in the event a string does end up in that system, or a spider eye, or whatever I end up using as a filler item, if it does end up in the system, then I won't have to worry about it being a problem. You know, a thought occurs to me. Maybe I should use snowballs instead, because I would have to use less spider eyes per filter. Alright, snowballs it is. The reason for that is it takes 16 for a full stack, and that is very important to cause the thingamajig thing, the thing to prevent it from overflowing too much. That was a horrible explanation, me. I need to get better at that. Essentially because 16 is max stack for a snowball. When you get 16, that has the same value as 64 spider eyes. So it takes a lot less to get to the same redstone value, which is good. You can use eggs as well, which I'll consider, but we have that snow golem over here, and we haven't really used them too much outside of the tree farm, or not tree farm, the giant tree over here. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, it turns out, I don't know when this happened, but apparently one of the skeleton horses spawned as a trap and got triggered. The skeletons have died. I don't recall killing them, but they're dead. It's the thing that happened. And the horses remain. With no skeletons. Yeah, no idea what happened to them, like I said. But they're around. For now, I guess. Let's go ahead and just throw all that in there. In case I need more, I can come back for it. Alright, just a few more snowballs should do it. There we go. That should be enough. I hope. You know what? Actually, I just realized I have 2 pieces of gold armor on me. We'll go ahead and take those out and grab those then. Now, it's unlikely that snowballs will ever end up in the system, but we are still going to go back and name them at the local anvil of ours in our base. I'm just going to call them filler. It's nothing fancy of a name or whatnot, but I'm gonna go do that really quickly, and then we'll be back over there to set up the item filters. Alrighty, we have the filler blocks all named up. I'm going to hop on up here, jump over here, realize I don't have a way over, and then fall down, then jump up here. So I'm going to put 4 snowballs in there to begin with. We get a signal strength of 1. I'm going to put 2 in them. And that gives us a signal strength of 2. So I need some non-cooked... Whoops. I need some non-cooked fish. Not the planks in there. That was my bad. Let's put one there actually so I can hop back up there. Non-cooked fish. I say non-cooked because I have cooked fish on me. Non-cooked fish. Let's put that stuff in there, and we are also going to need the salmon and the clownfish, as well as name tags, leather, string, and not the bowls. Don't care about the bowls, and the tripwire hooks and the lily pads, as well as those bones. Okay. 6 and bowls aren't going in here. With the non-cooked fish, we can then go ahead and just put one in here until it triggers this filter. I don't know how many it will be, but we'll know shortly. So 13. 13 can go in there just fine. I'm actually going to put all of that in there. It's actually going to cause this to overflow a bit. So this filter will be activated until that gets brought back down a bit. Alrighty, so that's going to filter out. So it's 13 plus 2 snowballs there. Let's see, I'm just going to put some in there. And next up, I will do the next item, which is... Oh, that's overflowing, because why? Why is it overflowing? That's overflowing because missing redstone, perhaps? What chest is that? Is that the 3rd one here? Yeah, so what's going on with this one here? Is my question. There is a missing redstone torch. Aha, that explains it. That explains everything. Is that just a regular chest then? Alright, let's put the filler in there just so we can get back up out of there, and then we need to figure out a way to, let's see, we're gonna have to break those 2 and then carefully figure out a way to jump place that back into that chest and then do that again. Okay. So with that in place, that should work now. And what the hell was I putting in here now? Probably was the raw salmon in that hopper. Alrighty, so I should be able to throw more clownfish in there. That shouldn't be affected. Throw more in there. I should be able to actually just throw all of that stuff into this here, and it should start filtering through. Yeah, you can see it doing it. Alrighty. Next up, we will do the pufferfish. I need to go get some pufferfish. Pufferfish. Got exactly 13. That's kind of weird. Unattended. We'll grab more name tags. That stuff we'll just throw into that hopper right there. Along with the raw fish, this will allow us to see what exactly we need to do as well, without having to worry about it. Yeah, that'll start feeding through now. Alrighty, anything else here? Got more raw salmon and clownfish. Throw in there. Let's see, more in there. That's a good thing about this system. Initially, you could just kind of spam all these hoppers without really giving a care in the world because it's still only transferring the one item at a time. But that should be good enough for now. Like I said, the sticks and bowls will not be filtered out. Everything else will be. So, back down we go with the filling material. So this is the whatever the fish it is, and this will be the puffer fish. That's good. Let's see. Next thing of importance, let's go with the name tag, shall we? Let's go with that, and then kind of slowly feed it a few. Let's see. We can throw more in there. Next up, I think lily pads are probably more important than anything else here, so we'll throw those in there. Throw the lily pads in that. It'll start getting filtered through, and it'll fill up with the lily pads. Next up, bones. We'll just go ahead and throw all 6 of those in there, since we only have that many, along with the string, the leather. Tripwire hooks probably the next best bet. I don't really have any particular pattern to this, by the way. It's just kind of me doing what I feel like, if you will. Alrighty, so, did I got the leather, right? Yep, I got the leather. Rotten flesh I don't have in this the filters yet. The bowls and the sticks. I have this list out in Notepad, by the way, for notes, as Notepad will imply. Bowls and sticks are removed from this list. Let's see, I got the string, the bones, the tripwire hooks, the 4 types of fish, the name tags, the lily pads. Let's see then. I have 2 more items left on that list. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 types of items that stack. I removed 2. That gives me 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Aha, there are 13 here. I see. So I actually have 1 extra here that I needed. Interesting. Okay, that explains that, because I was starting to remove the items from the list, and I ended up with 2 items and 3 filters here set up, which didn't make any sense. You know, I could actually just expand this to include the other ones. You know what? I very well may. For now, this last one will be for the sticks. I'll have to make one for the bowls. But the rotten flesh and ink sacs are the only 2 items that we are missing for these filters right now. And I think I've actually tossed out a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've tossed out a lot of that stuff. I probably don't have it on me anymore. Shoulder itch. I must have taken all those ink sacs back to the base, because I'm pretty sure I would have thrown those away. The rotten flesh, on the other hand, don't really care about the rotten flesh. Hello, zombie. Give me rotten flesh, actually. Need it. Alright, let's run on down to the base and grab some ink sacs really quick and go back to sleep, and then finish up the item filters, and we should be more or less good to go on the whole system of storing these items at a bit more bulk and separated. Obviously the area needs to be cleaned up a bit and prettified. I'll probably do that off camera. And then come back, and so I'm gonna grab the ink sacs and then finish up the area, and we'll... Ooh, running low on ink sacs. Yeah. Gonna cut now. We'll be back when I have that area finished. Alrighty, this place has been finished up for the most part. I still need to get some item frames in here to remember what chest is which, but everything else is kind of cleaned up. I left this a little bit of an opening with a bit of another brick spots there. Or not another brick. Stone brick following back here just a bit. And it looks like I need to go back just a few more blocks to give the illusion like this area back here is finished in terms of building design. But it won't be, and it probably never will be. Simply because there's water above these blocks, and I don't want to tear them out and replace them and then have to redo the lake and the redstone, or I'm sorry, the pond and the redstone and everything else. It would be way too much of a hassle to really do everything that I would want to do. Now what I could do, I guess, is put a door there, just to make it look like it's a bit more privileged, if you will. Once I get chests here, I mean, it won't be a full closed gap like that, but I think that'll work just fine. Alrighty, now I need to really just kind of send things back through the system, which I closed my spot up right there to input items into the system. Yeah, but... yeah, this is going to work out for me a lot better in the long run. I will be able to fish for days on end without having to worry about it too much. Like I said, the chests are probably going to fill up the most are these 12 that I have here, and if they do end up getting filled up way too often, there's plenty of spots here for another 2, 4, 6, 8, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 chests there, and another set of 2 over here. And I could always make these higher as well, because I actually have to bring this down a few blocks to bring it over. I could even make this up to 4 tall on this side, so not only would be at 16, but I would have an additional, the total of the 12 here, which is 28. I could easily double that to 56 double chests for the non-stackable items if it seriously needs to get to that point. So I'm not really worried about the storage space of non-stacking items. I didn't want to spend all the iron though on that just yet, however. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I just need to feed the system the items, make sure everything works properly, the filters work, etc. No items end up in the wrong spots. And if they do, why do they? Until next time, as always, take it easy.